press the bell icon on the YouTube app and never miss another update.
Hello everyone, welcome to the part 8 of the chapter sequences and series. Yes, we were talking about exercise 9.3. So I think 16 questions, 16 problems we have solved so far, right? So let me continue from 17th onwards. So 17th question is like this. 17th is like this. If fourth, 10th and 16th, fourth term, 10th term and 16th terms of a GP, 16th terms of a GP, I mean geometric progression, are x comma y and z respectively, prove that x comma y and z, x comma y and z are in GP, Yes, a simple one. Here we have a GP in which fourth term is given, that is what x, fourth term is x and 10th term is y and 16th term is z. So we have to prove x, y, z are in GP. Yes, whenever x, y, z are in GP, when x comma y and z are in GP, then there is a relation between these three numbers is what? Y square is equal to x into z, or y is equal to root of x into z. That's it. So now we have to prove this. That's it. When you prove this by using this condition, I mean by using this data, that then it is true that x, y, z are in GP. Okay. So for that, so what is given? So given is fourth term. You mean, as I am going to take before that, let A be the first term, and R be the common ratio. So, okay. Now, so given that fourth term, that is what? A4, fourth term is given, that is x. So fourth term I can write as AR cube, right? That's what x. Take it as equation 1. And the 10th term, so A10 is equal to AR power of 9, that is equal to y. Take it as equation 2. And 16th term, that is what A16th is equal to AR power of 15 is equal to z. This is what given data. Now, so we have to prove x, y, z are in GP. So we know that condition for GP is what? When three numbers x, y, z are in GP, then y square is equal to x, right? Then y is called as geometric mean of the numbers x and z. So and it is given by y square is equal to, or y is equal to root of x, z. So I'm going to take let me take y square. Let me take y square, LHS y square, and let me prove LHS is equal to RHS, that is equal to x into z. That's it. So now, what is y square? What is y we have? Y is this one. You mean AR power of 9 whole square. So in place of y, I am substituted in place of y as AR power of 9. And this becomes what? So this is what? A square into R power of 18, right? A square into R power of 18. So and this, yes, I am going to rewrite this as x into z, in the sense AR cube into AR power of 15. See, A into A square you get, right? Okay. So R power of 3, R power of 15 gives R power of 18. So this is what AR cube is what? Nothing but x. AR power of 15 nothing but z. So we have proved y square is equal to x, and this implies x comma y and z are in G. That's it. x, y, z are in GP. Simple one. It's very simple, students. We know the condition that whenever three numbers x, y, z are or a comma g and b are in GP, then we say g is geometric mean and it is given by root of AB, or g square is equal to AB. By using this condition, we can prove this. Okay, so this is about question number 17. Yes, let's move to question number 18th, that is, find the sum of n terms of the sequence, and this is important for the purpose of annual examination, most important for the examination. The same type of question we have in the solved examples, please refer that. Find the sum of n terms, or sum to n terms of the sequence 8, 88, 888, 8888 and so on. Yes, we have to find the sum to n terms, right? Sum to n terms of this sequence 8, 88, 888, 8888. Okay, students, you look at this sequence, it is neither GP nor AP. Then how to find the sum? Of course, this is a sequence, right? You mean it has no visible pattern, but you can find the sum by converting it into a sequence, either AP or GP. Yes, let me find the sum. Most important for the purpose of annual examination. Yes, we have Sn is equal to, yes, I am going to write this one as 8 plus 88 plus 888 plus 8888 plus and so on to n terms. Okay. So, we have to find sum of n terms of the sequence. Now, as I said, this is not GP, neither GP nor AP. Then what to do? It's very simple. Yes, I am going to take 8 outside. What does it mean? 1 plus 1 1 plus 1 1 1 and so on to n terms. Okay. And I am going to rewrite this as, dividing and multiplied by 9. Why, sir? You get AP or GP, that's it. I am converting this series into AP series or GP series. Let's find. Okay, this is what? 9, 99 plus 999 and so on to n terms. Okay, now just divided and multiplied by 9, that's it. Again, if you multiply this 8 by 9 into 9, so 9 and get cancelled, you get 1. You mean 9 into 1 by 9, 9 into 1, 99 into 1 by 9, you get this. 999 into 1 by 9, you get this and so on. Here, next, I am going to rewrite this as, this is for 3, this is a 3 more question, right? Important. Yes, I am going to write 9 as 10 minus 1, here, plus. And I am going to write 99 as 100 minus 9, right? 100 minus 9 or 10 square minus 9 plus this is what 1000 minus 9. You mean 10 cube minus 1 and so on up to n terms. Okay. Now, this is equal to 8.9 into 8 by, since we don't have any exact value of n, so answer will be in terms of n. Okay. Now, so I am going to rewrite this. I am going to split. I am going to rearrange the numbers as So here 10 plus n square plus 10 cube and so on up to n terms. Next here we have minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. So minus I am going to take outside. So 1 plus and so on up to n terms. Okay. Now we can see here, this is GP, right? Yes, with the common ratio R is equal to 10 and A is also 10, of course. Okay. And yes, by using the formula, so what is the sum of n terms of the geometrical series? That's what? A into R power of n, you mean 10 power of n minus 1 by 10 minus 1, R minus 1. Okay. Minus, so n is added how many times? N times. Therefore, 1 into n, that is what n. Okay. So, your answer is 8 by 9 into 10 by 9. So, 10 by 9 into 10 power of n minus 1 minus n. So, this is your required answer, or you can write this one as 80 by 81, right? So, 10 power of n minus 1 minus 8 by, this is your required sum of n terms of this sequence, right? When n is 2, sum of 2 terms you will get. In place of n, you substitute 2, that's it. When n is 3, you to substitute n is equal to, you get sum of first 3 terms. When n is 4, you get sum of first 4 terms, like that. So that's what sum of n terms. Okay, this is true for n number of terms. This is the required sum, that's it. Yes, now let us move on to the question number. Yes, let us move on to the question number 19th. So 19th one is like this. Find the sum of the products. Find the sum of the products of find the sum of the products of the corresponding terms. Corresponding terms of the sequences. Corresponding terms of the sequences 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 and 128, 32, 8, 2, 1 by 2. Okay, this is your question. So now the question is, we have to find the sum of the products of the corresponding terms. You mean sum of products of these two sequences. Sum of the products of the corresponding terms. You mean for 2 corresponding term of this sequence is 128. You mean 2 into 128 plus we have to add, because we are finding what sum of the products. Sum of the products of 2 into this plus 4 into this. I mean second corresponding term. For 4 corresponding term is 32. For third, that is what, for 8 is a corresponding term. For 16th corresponding term is 2. For 32 corresponding term is 1 by 2. So we have to find sum of products of the corresponding terms. You mean the required sum is equal to what? 2 into 128 I mean product of first terms plus 4 into 32 plus 16 into, right, sorry, 8 into 8 plus fourth term, that is 16 into 2 plus 32 into 1 by 2. Okay, so this is your required sum, and I am going to multiply this. So 2 into 128, that is what, 256, right, plus 4 into 32, that is what, 128, right, plus 64 plus 16 to the 32 plus you get 16, right. Of course, this is what sum of first 5 terms of the GP series. Of course, this is a GP, right, because when you find the common ratio, meaning A2 by A1 you get 1 by 2, this by this you get 1 by 2, so this by this you get 1 by 2, so 16 with 32 you get 1 by 2. So here this is GP, this is a GP with n is equal to 5, yes, we have 5 terms, A is equal to 256, yes, and R is equal to, that's what, 128 divided by 256, that is equal to 1 by 2. Hence, the required sum is what? S5. Required sum is S A into, what is A? 256 into, yes, 1 minus, because R is less than 1, R power of n. So what is what? 1 by 2 power of n is what? 5 divided by 1 minus R. Okay. So you get what? Here 1 by 2, that's what, 2 minus 1, that's what, 1 by 2 is what, at the denominator, so 2 taken to numerator, so 256 into 2, you get what, 2 power of 5 minus 1 divided by 2 power of 5, right. You mean 2 power of 5 is what? So 256 into 2, 2 power of 5, you mean 32, so 32 minus 1 by 32, so 32 ones are, I think, heads, 8 2s are 16, yes, 8s are, okay, what do you get remained? So yes, 8 into 2 into 31, so you get 8 into 2 into 31, that is equal to, yes, your sum is 16 into 31. So 16 into 31, you get I think 496, right, 16 into 31, so that is 496. Yes, your answer is 496. So this is what your required answer, that is what, sum of the products of the corresponding terms of the two sequences. Okay, so this is about question number 19. Okay, let us move on to question number 20. Question number 20 is like this. Show that the products of the corresponding, show that the products of the corresponding terms corresponding terms of the sequences sequences A comma AR, AR square and so on, AR power of n minus 1, you mean nth term is AR power of n minus 1, and one more sequence we have A comma AR, AR square and so on, AR power of n minus 1. Form a GP, and find the common ratio, Yes. The question is we have to show that the products of the corresponding terms, same as before. Products, you mean you have to show that the products of the corresponding terms of the sequences, two sequences we have. The first sequence, you mean you to find first products of the corresponding terms, you mean first term of that sequence into first term of this sequence. Second term will be second term of that sequence into second term of this sequence, and third term will be third term of that sequence into third term of this sequence, right? So we have to prove that required, resultant sequence is again a GP. So let me write the products. Yes, the products of corresponding terms is given by what? A into here, this is A. The first term is A into A. Okay. Second term is AR into AR. So AR into AR. This is second term. Third term is what actually? AR square into AR square. And fourth term and so on. And the last term is what? Nth term is AR power of n minus 1 into AR power of n minus 1. Now we have to prove this is also a GP sequence. Okay, very simple. Yes, condition for GP. What is GP actually? What is the definition of GP? Yes, a sequence is said to be geometrical progression or GP sequence in which the ratio of the corresponding terms, the ratio of the successive terms or the ratio of the term and its preceding term is constant. Okay, that is what we call as common ratio. So now let me find A2 by A1, A3 by A1 and so on. So now second term by first term, you mean A2 by A1 gives what? Okay, that is what? AR into AR, second term divided by A into A. So A get cancelled, you got R into R. So now third term divided by second term, you mean A3 by A2. So do you get third term is what? Yes, AR square into AR square by A into R, A into R. So do you get A get cancelled, this A get cancelled, 1R get cancelled. So here 1R get cancelled. Remaining thing is what? R into R. Of course, we are getting the same ratio, right? And so on. Hence, the resultant sequence is a GP with common ratio R is equal to R into R. That's it. Okay, so this is about question number 20. Okay, let us move on to the question number yes 21st. Find four numbers forming a GP. Find four numbers forming a geometric progression in which the third term is greater than in which the third term is greater than the first term by 9. Okay, and the second term is greater than, and the second term is greater than the fourth, by 18. Okay. Yes, the question is we have to find first four terms of a GP in which the condition is what? In the required GP, third term is third term is greater than the first term by 9. You mean third term is bigger than the first term by 9. Okay, and second thing is second term is bigger than the fourth term by 18. That's the question we have. Okay, once again we have to find first four terms, I mean four terms of a GP, and the condition is what? Third term is bigger than the first term by 9. I mean to say, for example, third term, if first term is 1, then your third term becomes what? Greater than first term by 9, you mean 10. If first term is 1, yes, your third term becomes what? 10, because it is greater than by 9, no? So 1 plus 9 becomes 10, that's it. Right. Okay, now, okay, let A be the first term, and R be the common ratio. Okay. Now, according to the condition, what? Given that, guess what? The third term is, you mean, I am going to write A3 is equal to, third term is greater than the first term, you mean greater than the first term by 9. Third term is equal to what? So, first term plus 9, right? In the same way, second condition is what? Second term, that is what, A2 is greater than the fourth term, you mean A4 by 18. This is the condition, right? So, what is third term? That is what? AR square equal to A plus 9, and here we have second term is what? AR is equal to ARQ plus 18. So, let me find the value of R. So, I can write this as taken A left side. So, you mean taken A left side and taken A common outside, you get what? R square minus 1 is equal to 9, right? Take it as equation 1. Yes, here also yes, AR minus ARQ is equal to 18. So, what I am going to take AR into 1 minus R square is equal to 18, or AR into R square minus 1 is equal to minus 18, right? Okay, so this is what equation 2. Now, yes, divide equation 1 by 2, you get the value of a. So now, equation 1 divided by 2, so gives what? 1 divided by 2 means this by this. So a into r square minus 1 divided by a r into r square minus 1 is equal to 9 by minus 18. So you get minus 1 by 2. So this gives 1 by r is equal to minus 1 by 2. So this gives r is equal to minus 2. Okay. So the common ratio is what? R is equal to right, minus 2. Okay. So now let me substitute the value of r is equal to minus 2 in any of the equations 1 or 2, and we will get a value. So let me substitute in 1. So equation 1 becomes what? Yes, as I said before, to find the terms of a GP sequence we need two things, one is r and one is a. So anyway we have got r. Now let me find a by using the first equation, a into r square minus 1. So r square is what? Minus 2 square. So that is what? 4 minus 1 is equal to 9. Okay. So a into 3 is equal to 9. So this gives a is equal to 3. Okay. So 1 is 3 sir. Now a is 3, r is minus 2. Therefore first 4 terms, the first 4 terms are the first 4 terms of GP are what? AR square, AR cube, or is given by a is 3, right? A into r, so 3 into minus 2, that is what? Minus 6. AR square, a is 3, r square is 4, so 12. And AR cube, a is 3, r cube is minus 2 cube, that is minus 8, so is 24. So these are the first 4 numbers of a GP sequence. Yes, you can find, you can observe here, a is the first term is 3 and common ratio to minus 2. Okay, so this is about question number 21st. Yes. Let's move on to question number 22nd, right? If the pth, qth and rth terms of a GP, if the pth, qth and rth terms, pth, qth and rth terms of a GP you mean geometric progression, or a comma b and c respectively. Prove that so a power of q minus r into b power of r minus p into c power of p minus q equal to 1. Simple question and important for examination. Appeared in the examination before. Okay, now the question is pth term, qth terms, rth terms are given. Pth term is what? A. qth term is B and rth term of a GP sequence is C. Then you have to prove that. So we know that nth term of a GP sequence is what? AR power of n minus 1. In the same way, so we have given, so AP, you mean pth term is what? AR into, yes, better we write like this, because in the LHS we have ABC. So I am going to write AR power of P minus 1. This is what pth term. Instead of small a smaller, I have taken capital letters, right? So okay, nothing happened. So pth term is what? AR power of P minus 1. That is given. That is what A. Take it as equation 1. This is what pth term. Next, qth term. That is what? AQ is equal to A into R power of Q minus 1. That is what given B. Equation 2. And what rth term is given? AR is equal to A into R power of R minus 1. This is equal to C. Now let me take the LHS. So LHS is equal to, yes, sometimes we have to take LHS and we have to prove LHS is equal to RHS, that is equal to 1. Okay, in this case let us take LHS and let me prove that is equal to 1. What is LHS? A power of Q minus R into B power of R minus P into C power of P minus Q. That should be equal to 1. Let me prove this. Okay, what is A we have? A is equal to this. You mean in place of A, I am going to substitute in place of A as this one. A into R power of P minus 1 whole power of Q minus R into B power of R minus. What is B? We have this. A into R power of Q minus 1 whole power of this R minus, R minus P into C. What is C? This one. So we have A into R power of R minus 1 whole power of P minus Q. Yeah, okay, let us use the concept of powers. Yes, you get what? A power of Q minus R into R power of P minus 1 into Q minus 1. P minus 1 into Q minus R into again A power of R minus P into R power of Q minus into R minus P. Q minus 1 into R minus P into A power of this, you mean A power of P minus Q into R power of R minus 1 into P minus Q. Okay. So now let us use the concept of powers of, concept of powers. You mean here we have A power of this Q minus R into A power of R minus P into A power of P minus Q. So let me, even bases are same, let me add the powers. You get what? A power of Q minus R plus R minus P plus P minus Q. Yes, I am adding the powers into R power of, right? So R power of yes, in this case P minus 1 into Q minus R. So PQ minus PR minus Q, right, plus R, right, plus again here QR, right. So minus PQ minus R plus P, okay, again here plus PR, right, plus PR minus QR, okay, minus P plus Q, right. So now all the terms at the powers get cancelled. Q minus Q r minus p plus p. So what is the mean? A power of 0 into pq minus pq, pr minus pr, and minus q plus q, r minus r, qr minus qr, plus p minus p. So what is get? That is also get cancelled. So you get ar power of 0, that is equal to 1. That is equal to RHS. Proof. This is your question number what? 22nd. Okay, let us move on to question number 23. If the first and the nth terms of a GP, if the first term and the nth term of a GP are A and B. You mean first term is A, nth term is B respectively. Full stop. Comma. And if P, capital letter P is the product of n terms. Prove that P square is equal to AB power of n. This is the question. Okay, if the first and the nth terms are given of a GP, right? First term is A, nth term is B. You mean B is what? AR power of n minus 1, right? If first term is A, second term becomes AR, third term becomes AR square, and so on. And last term, you mean nth term, I can consider this one as the last term. Nth term is what? AR power of n minus 1. Instead of AR power of n minus 1, they have given B. Okay, I mean A is the first term, B is the nth term, and P is what? The product of the n terms of the GP sequence. Then prove that P square is equal to AB. Okay, let yes, A is given, R be the common ratio of the required sequence. Okay, now, so your terms will be what? Now you get the terms are like this: AR square, A into R, AR square, AR cube, and so on. And the last term is what actually? B, right? You mean nth term is B. Okay, now, so this is what? So B is the nth term. Okay. Now what is given? P is the product of all these terms. So now P is equal to what? P is equal to A into AR square into, and so on. So now if B is the nth term, what is the previous of B? So previous term will be equal to what? B by R. Because as we discussed before, to get the preceding term, what we have to do? We have to divide common ratio. We have to divide by the, you have to divide by the common ratio to the current term. You mean you have to divide current term by the common ratio. So you get the preceding one. Again, if it is B, this becomes B by R. You mean preceding term becomes B by R. Again, preceding term becomes B by R square, right? Dividing by R. In the same way, you get B by R cube and so on. Okay. So this is what, take it as equation 1. This is product of the n terms, because nth term is B, no? So this is a product of nth term, that's what P. P is equal to A into AR square into and so on. So now I'm rewriting, I'm going to rewrite P as from the backwards. I'm going to write this as first, ABC same as CBA, no? ABC, A into B into C is same as C into B into A. So I'm going to write this in the reverse order, that is what? B into B by R into B by R square into and so on. AR square into AR into A. Take it as equation 2. Okay. Hope you got this, students. Yes, now I am going to multiply 1 by 2 gives P into P. Yes, you get P square. Now A into B, I am multiplying the corresponding terms into AR into B by R. So AR into B by R, that's what? AR you can write AR into B by R into AR square into this, AR square into B by R square, and so on and so on. Again, B by R square into AR square, here we have B by R into AR. I am going to write last two terms, B by R into AR, B into A. Okay, so this into this, this into this, and this into this. You can observe here, R get cancelled, R square get cancelled. In the next term, R cube get cancelled. Last term, R get cancelled. You get AB. You mean the remaining thing is what? AB into AB into AB into. So last term also AB. Product of AB. How many times we have? N times. So therefore P square is equal to. So this is we have n times. We are multiplying AB n times, right? So P square is equal to AB power of n. Proved. Okay. Hope you got this. Once again, first term is A. And the last term, you mean nth term is given, that is what B. I mean nth term in the sense AR power of n minus 1. A into R power of n minus 1 is B. Okay, nth term. Now, yes, this is GP, the given GP, where nth term I have taken as B. Then product becomes what? A into AR square and so on. Nth term is B. So, whenever nth term is B, its preceding term becomes what? B by R. Preceding term should divide by R, right? Again by R, B by R square. This is what? Equation first, and I have written this equation in the reverse order. You mean from here B by R into B by R square and so on. You get this. Let me multiply these two equations. You get P into P square. So in all these, in all the products, R square, R cube and so on get cancelled. You get AB multiplying n times. Therefore, AB power of n, P square is equal to AB power of n is the required answer. Okay. So this is about question number 21st. Sorry, 23. Okay. Yes, this is about part 8 of the chapter sequences and series. Okay. Let me continue in the next class. Thank you.